One wrong move during a traffic stop can change your entire life. I've seen it happen. People go from a routine stop to facing serious criminal charges, all because they didn't know what to do. Today I want to make sure that does not happen to you. If you're new here, I'm Joseph Ruiz, a criminal defense lawyer based in Houston, Texas. I've helped countless clients navigate charges that started with something as simple as a broken taillight or a missed turn signal. In this video, we're diving deeper into traffic stops, what to know, how to act, and what to avoid. I'll walk you through two real-world examples, one where things went wrong fast and one that shows how it should go. So let's dig into what happens when you get pulled over, because most people only think about it after it's already gone wrong. The moment those lights go on behind you, everything changes. You feel your stomach drop, your mind starts racing. What do I do? Do I say something? Should I answer questions? It's a stressful situation, even if you haven't done anything wrong. And that's exactly when people start making mistakes, not because they're guilty, but because they're nervous and they don't know their rights. I've seen clients talk themselves into trouble by trying to be overly helpful, thinking it'll get them out of a ticket. They start answering every question the officer asks, hoping it'll be over quickly. But sometimes those answers open the door to a full investigation or worse. You're not required to explain where you've been or where you're going. You don't have to give permission for a search, and you definitely don't need to volunteer extra information. The key is being polite, clear, and firm. You can say, "I'm not answering questions," or "I don't consent to any searches," and still be respectful. That balance matters more than people realize. Remember, you just gotta pay attention to how you carry yourself in that moment. It sets the tone for the entire stop. If you're calm, if you're keeping your hands visible and you're not escalating things, that goes a long way. Not just for your safety, but also for your legal position if things go south. Now let's talk about what can go wrong. Here's a case where a simple stop escalated into a felony. Fast. I had a client who was pulled over for rolling a stop sign. The officer asked if they had anything illegal in the car, and instead of saying, "I don't consent to searches," they got nervous, started fumbling around, and gave the officer permission to look around. That search turned up a controlled substance that wasn't even theirs. Suddenly, they're looking at felony possession of a controlled substance. I've seen so many cases where after checking the person's license, registration, and insurance, the officer asks if there's anything in the car that they should know about. A simple no is all that's needed. Instead, people get nervous and say things like, "There shouldn't be," or "I don't think so." Then they make matters worse by consenting to a search. Now on the flip side, another client was pulled over for speeding. When the officer approached, they rolled the window down, kept their hands on the wheel, and stayed calm. They provided ID and registration, politely said they weren't answering questions, and didn't consent to any searches. No arguments, no panic. The officer issued a warning and let them go. Keeping your hands on the wheel at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock as the officer approaches puts the officer at ease as he makes his approach. If it's nighttime, turn on your cabin light. Remember, officers don't necessarily know who they're dealing with or whether the person is armed. By putting them at ease, you're setting everything up for a smooth interaction. Every traffic stop is a legal encounter, and how you respond can change everything. You don't need to be confrontational to protect your rights. Stay calm, be respectful, say less, and if something doesn't feel right, call a lawyer. If you've been stopped and it didn't go the way it should have, let's talk. I'm here to help. And if you found this helpful, hit that follow button for more legal tips that could save you from a nightmare down the road.